Hey guys, this is Justin with PSA, and today we're at the Columbia store for the start of a brand new series. This is going to be the budget challenge. The goal of this is to set a topic and a price point and to complete a build while staying within that budget. Today's is going to be hunting setup under $1,000. Let's go inside and get the challenge started. All right, so the first thing we're gonna have to do is find a gun to build this loadout around. So what I decided is we're gonna start in the bolt gun category. We are looking for a nice hunting rifle. So we found this Savage, and this is gonna help us stay well within budget. It's got a threaded barrel, a 20-inch barrel. It's chambered in .308, so we're gonna be able to handle most of the North American game that you're gonna be tackling. Like I said, it's got a threaded barrel, so in the future, if you wanna move to a suppressor build, you can do that fine on this. It's nice and lightweight, so it's not gonna burden you while you're hiking around. Got a nice adjustable trigger with an extra safety on there for some added protection. And this is just gonna make a great base platform for our hunting setup. So now that we have our rifle, let's go find a scope and we'll continue the build from there. So the next step in our build is going to be selecting a good piece of glass. You always want to make sure your hunting setup is anchored by a great optic. And to do that, you want to look into a couple factors. You want to keep in mind your shooting distances. Ours are typically within 150 yards around here, so we're not looking for a ton of magnification. The main thing we're going to be looking for is glass clarity and light transmission, as well as a good warranty. Especially with these budget scopes, you got to keep in mind the warranty. So our selection process, we decided on a Leupold. Let's pull it out and let's talk about it. So for our setup, we selected the Leupold VX Freedom 3-9x50. The 50mm objective lens is gonna give you a lot of good light transmission, especially in the woods around here. A 3-to-9 zoom ratio means that we have a minimum distance of around 50 yards out to around 150 yards. That's all we're really looking for in the South Carolina area. You'll have to keep that specific for your area. The other great thing is Leupold's gold ring warranty is one of the best in the business. So we know this scope is gonna be protected if anything happens while we're out in the field. The next step in our build is gonna be to select some scope rings. When doing that, we have to keep a couple things in mind. This is a 30mm tube, so we're gonna need 30mm rings, which will help us narrow it down some. I typically prefer a medium height on my bolt guns, so we'll go ahead and look at mediums, and this one is sticking out from me. This is gonna be the Leupold medium open range scope rings. Our gun has a Picatinny mount, so this is gonna mount up perfectly, and these are designed and made in the USA, so we know the quality is there, and then again, Leupold has a great warranty, so if anything ever goes wrong, we know we're gonna be covered. Last but not least, we need to grab a sling so we have a way to carry the gun to the stand. While selecting a sling, there's a couple things to keep in mind. I like a sling on my hunting gun that's gonna keep the rifle nice and tight to me. That way I can climb into the stand without worrying about the gun flopping around. We also need one that's gonna match up to the attachments points on our bolt gun. The easy choice here is gonna be this PRS sling, nice and rubberized on the back so the gun's not gonna slip around, and it has those attachments points that we need. We're back at the gun counter. Let's go over the build. So we started off with a Savage 110 Hunter Light Rifle. This bolt action is going to give us a lot of versatility and allow us to tackle any North American game. What we needed next was a great piece of glass to put on top. We went with Leupold for their warranty and their light transmission. We went with a VX Freedom Series 3-to-9x50. It's going to give us a great piece of glass for this rifle. Next up, we needed a pair of scope rings. We went with this Leupold option. They're made in America and they have the same great warranty as the scope, and they're going to be perfect for attaching this to our gun. Last but not least, we needed a way to get this rifle to the stand and to the woods, so we grabbed a sling. This is a PRS style sling. It has those attachments points we needed, so we didn't have to buy any additional points, and it helped us stay within budget while giving us a great way to carry it to the stand. So this is what we did with our budget, guys. Let us know what you would change below, and we'd love to see how your setup would look. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you'd like to complete your dream hunting setup today, you guys know where to go.